So I'm starting off today with the e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer. This is what it looks like. I'm taking about 1.5 pumps and I'm just going to apply it all over my face. I always even take the primer down my neck because my foundation is also going to go down the neck and I want it to be even wherever it goes. Next I'm going to move on to the eyes, and as my base for my eye makeup today I am going to be using the e.l.f. Smudge pot. This is what it looks like and it's in the shade Back to Basics. I hope the camera is picking it up. And I'm going in with my fingers into the smudge pot and priming my eyes. Why I'm using this as my base today is because I want to go in for a bronze sort of eye, and I'm applying it just in my lid space. Wow, I think I can just leave it like this. I'm not going to do that. I am going to top it up with a nice bronze eyeshadow. But if I wanted, I could leave it like this. Next, I'm going in with my Maybelline Nudes eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go into this shade here and taking a nice crease brush, I'm going to define my crease. Next, on a smaller brush such as this, I'm going in with this shade right here and I'm just going to be applying this on the outer V of my eye just to smoke it out just a little bit. And I'm also going to take it in the outer portion of my crease to deepen it up. On the other eye as well. After placing all my shades, all my eyeshadow together, I'm going to take a blender brush and just blend everything. I'm going to leave the eyes alone a little bit and I am going to move on to my face. Starting out, I am going to use a foundation, and my foundation of choice today is the Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. I have it in the shade Light 4. Don't worry, I will have all these products mentioned in the description box just in case you missed them. So I'm going in with my favorite expert face brush. And I'm just blending. The key to any makeup look, any good makeup look, whether it be the face or the eyes or anything, even your body if you're into that, is to blend everything so that it looks as natural as possible. Now, as you can probably see, I have like a few blemishes here, 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 you know, some here. I don't want to use a very heavy concealer, and I don't have a lightweight enough concealer to do this. I am going to go into this only with my finger, and I'm just going to dab a little bit of extra foundation wherever I want to conceal a little bit extra. I believe that this gives me as natural concealing as possible, and I know that this is my exactly correct shade. So I know that it gives me the perfect base. Also, I'm going to be taking this under my eyes because we need a little bit of extra concealing. Even though I will go in with a slightly heavier concealer. Why am I saying slightly heavier? I'm going to go in with a very heavy duty concealer. Because of the darkish shades of eyeshadow that I've used, I want to sharpen that up a little bit. And after I've applied, I'm just going to blend it a little bit extra by dabbing my brush on top of it. And done. Next, I'm going in with a concealer, and the concealer that I'm using today is the Derma Color Camouflauge Creme by Kryolan, and I have it in the shade D3. This also I'm going in with my fingers and very lightly, very lightly, just applying it under my eyes to clean up that area and brighten it. This is a couple shades lighter than my skin tone, as you can probably tell, and then I'm going in with my expert face brush and blending everything. On the bridge of my nose. Especially on the tip of my nose. Then on a little bit on my cupid's bow and a little bit on my chin. Then after that, I'm going to take a flat shader brush, go back in with my concealer and apply it right under where my contour should be. So if my contour is going to be here, the concealer will go here. Same on the other side. And I will just blend it away. Next, I'm going to be setting my entire face, and for that, first I'm going to go into my Essential Mattes palette, and I'm going to use this yellow tone shade, the second one in the palette, to set my under eye, my bridge of my nose, and basically everywhere that I've concealed, especially under my eyes, because a yellow tone powder really helps brighten things up. So I'm just going in with a small, dome shaped eyeshadow brush, and I love using this to conceal. Oh, sorry, to set my concealer. under my eyes. Blend everything in place. I know this is an eyeshadow, but it's so perfectly yellow toned for setting that I somehow never end up using it for anything else. Next, I'm going in with my Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. I am in the shade Cream Light, and I'm going to take my giant brush and quickly brush set the rest of my face before things start to crease. Done. Next, I'm just going to go back into my eyes. Not into my eyes, but I'm going to go back to my eyes. And again, taking this same shade that I used on the outer V, I'm just going to, and the same brush I used on the outer V, I am going to take this and drag the shadow down to my lower lash line. What this does is, this sort of gives the whole look, you know, it sort of puts the whole look together, and it sort of puts the whole look together. So many birds, that's so sweet. It helps create this wing thing over here and smokes everything out, so it looks complete. Next, I'm going back in with my blending brush and blending away wherever the concealer made things a little too sharp. And done. Next, I am moving on to a little bit of highlighting and a little bit of blush. So for highlighting today, I will be using, where's my highlighter? Okay. My highlighter is the Vivid Baked highlighter by Makeup Revolution, and this is in the shade Pink Lights. I am going to take this on a tapered blush brush like this one and just dab very lightly. Okay, maybe not very lightly, but just lightly enough. Smile. Find the high points of my cheek right here and highlight. And I'm also going to take this into my brow bone area because I needed a little bit of highlight over there. Highlighting stuff is contouring, and for contouring again I'm going to be using my e.l.f. blush and bronzing contouring duo kit. I don't know, it's called the contouring blush and bronzing powder, and I have it in the shade Saint Lucia. You probably can't tell, can you? And I'm going in with the same brush, cleaned up, that I used for setting my under eye, and I'm going to give myself a sharp contour, sharpish contour. So I'm just going to go into the bronzing section. Pinch my cheeks together. As you can see, I like to create a triangle to contour. Starts here until here. Same on the other side. And I drag it down to where the edge of my eye ends. Same over here. Then I like taking some on the sides of my face, down my jawline. Then I like to go over to the other side of this brush. This is a dual-ended brush. The other side is an angled brush. And with that, I point out where I want to contour my nose. So I go from here like this. Then I take my fluffy contouring brush by Colorbar, I think, yeah, Colorbar, and I blend everything. So I start with my cheekbones, and I just blend everything like my life depends on it. Next up is blush, and my blush today is the Bobbi Brown. It's a matte blush. It's a nice dusty rose, and it's in the shade number 10. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a name. Oh, its name is Blushed 10, and it's very nice, kind of dusty rose color. This is what the packaging looks like, and I'm again going to use the Wayne Gauze technique because I used it a couple of times and I loved it. So I'm just going to take some on my brush, tap off the extra, place 2 fingers here, smile. I find this is a very nice blush for winter. It's very close to my natural blush that I get when it's really cold and my entire face is getting red. And I just love it. It's great for summer as well, but especially for winter, I love it. It's the perfect dusty sort of rose color. Okay, next. I'm going to go back to the eyes after all of this is done. And today I'm using my Colorbar Just Smoky Kajal. I'm back to this and it's so happy. I've been trying out other kajals, but still, I mean, you can see how much I've used it up. And I don't go through kajals this fast, but this is spectacular. Again, just like the last makeup tutorial that I did, I am not going to be lining my upper lash line today because I want to go for something, you know, a little more muted, because my lips are going to also be a bronzy brown kind of color. So at least that's how I've planned it. But I am going to take this down my lower waterline about halfway through it. And I am going to join up both the sides. Next, again, now I'm going into some mascara. I'm going to go in with my Clinique High Impact Mascara. It's waterproof. I have a bit of a cold today. It was really serious yesterday. Now I'm just sort of on the tail end of it. Finally, my eyes are almost done. I just need to sort of brighten up my inner corner, and for that I'm using I'm dropping things, and for that I'm using this eyeshadow from my Maybelline Nudes palette, and I'm taking it on a small pencil brush and just applying it on the inner corners. And my eyes are completely done. Next up, finally, the only thing left to do is apply lipstick, and this is a very special video for it because I have never ever in my entire life applied a brown lipstick before. This is going to be a first, and because I'm still experimenting with it, and you know, this is a family, you and I and all of us together, we experiment together. So I thought that I'm going to apply brown lipstick for the first time on camera, and what's more, it's not even mine, it's my mom's. She very nicely let me have it. So I will not be including the name of this lipstick because she has told me not to, and so yeah, but you can see what this one looks like on me. Not bad. It's not matte, but it's comfortable. But I think, in my opinion, it's a little too dark. I'm not ready for it yet. So how should I lighten it up? I think I'm gonna top it off with another one. I have a MAC lipstick here. This is an amplified lipstick called Salute, and this was a limited edition. But this is so neutral that it looks like concealer on me. Oh, I love the matte lipstick smell. This is what the shade looks like, and I'm just going to be applying it. I think I should apply some on the center of my lips, give it like a nice ombre look, and maybe that'll look better. Blending it together. Yeah, it is better. It's much better. So this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, and if you like this lipstick on me enough, then let me know in the comments below. And I think I'm going to go and get myself one that is just mine and not my mom's, which I can use, and I can tell you what shade and brand etc. it is. But if you like this video and if you like this entire look that I've come up with, then do post it in the comments below, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up, a big thumbs up. And yeah, if you have any requests, any tutorial, any special occasion that's coming up, any product review, then again post it in the comments below. Subscribe if you have not already, and till then I will see you next time. Bye.